Welcome to Reddit Read Along. Today's story is an Am I the Butthole? And I'm just going to warn you, if you have a weak stomach, you might want to prepare yourself. I, a 24-year-old female, live in a 2-bedroom apartment with my roommate who's a 26-year-old female. We just moved in together and it's only been 3 weeks, but these 3 weeks have been a disaster. We share a bathroom, but she refuses to clean. She is so gross. Every morning, she eats her breakfast in the bathroom while she's on the toilet. Her breakfast is usually toast or something, so the crumbs get everywhere on the floor. They get on the sink, and they even get on the toilet. All these crumbs and nasty food left around has attracted roaches. And we even found a dead mouse last weekend. I found that apparently she also has trouble remembering to flush the toilet. When she's done, she'll usually leave pee, crap, or even period blood in there for me to find. She also leaves different makeup and skincare products all over the sink. The sink is small, so I don't even have enough room to really put my toothbrush on it. So every time when she leaves the bathroom, my toothbrush somehow ends up on the dirty floor. Oh, gross. I've had pieces of her hair stuck to it. Oh my god. Crumbs from her breakfast, etc. After approximately 10 times of my toothbrush being pushed to the floor, I decided to just keep it in my room. Pause. So, I sure hope that when she was dropping this on the floor, she was replacing it each time and not just like rinsing it off and using it again, because that is, Okay, back to the story. I have asked her nicely to please stop knocking my toothbrush off, but she always lies and says, "It wasn't me." I also talked to her about eating in the bathroom and not flushing the toilet, but nothing seems to get through to her. A few days ago, I forgot to bring my toothbrush into my room. I used it that night and once again found it on the floor the next morning. She had also left a lovely surprise in the toilet for me. Yes, it was full of crap. I had had enough. So I put her toothbrush in a crap-filled toilet and left for work. She gets back from work before I do, so I get a bunch of angry texts asking about her toothbrush in the toilet. I just told her, I don't know what you're talking about. So OP wants to know if she's the butthole for putting her roommate's toothbrush in the toilet. This is a loaded one. There's so many things. If I don't have I don't think I would care how long my lease is. I'd probably have to break it in order to get out of this place with this person. Because once you say that they're eating while on the toilet, that right there is gross. Then plus, she's constantly knocking your toothbrush off. I wonder if there's been times where she's knocked it off onto the ground and just picked it up and put it back in place, because that's disgusting. But also, it's pretty disgusting to leave her toothbrush in the toilet that has crap in it. But at least you actually left it in there so when she came home she could see it. When I first started reading this, I thought you were going to have dipped it in there and then put it back in its place so she wouldn't know about it. Which that would have really been, I think, made you kind of the butthole. But in this case, I don't think you're necessarily the butthole. You might have been able to go about it a different way, but since you didn't actually let her use the toothbrush after being in the toilet, I'm going to give you a pass on the butthole. Your roommate really does seem like a grade A butthole. Like, y'all should probably not live together. And also, you said that it dropped to the floor. Your toothbrush falls to the floor and gets crumbs and hair and all that stuff in it. Please, please, please tell me you were replacing it. That you weren't just picking it up, washing it off, and then using it again, because that's just as gross as your roommate. Like, no matter what, even if my toothbrush fell on the floor that was just mopped, I wouldn't pick it up and reuse it. So what do you think? Do you think OP is a butthole for what she did, or would you give her a pass? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to feel all warm and fuzzy inside, go ahead and hit that like button and give me a follow. and then come back next time for another story.